Do we have to put the utilities bill in our name?
The utilities must be under the same name as is on the lease. You will want to reach out to the utility companies to find out what they charge to obtain their services. Most of them will require a security deposit as well.
What if I'm late on my rent?
We do understand that life happens, and if you need to be late on your rent by a day or two, then it's not grounds for eviction. But you will be required to pay a late fee, and we ask that you call the office and let us know that you'll be coming in to pay a few days late. If you are late by more than a week, then it becomes a serious problem. None of our owners will allow rent to be late past 2 weeks.
What if we get transferred and we have to move early?
The lease you are signing is for 1 year. If you have to leave early, then you will be breaking that lease, which requires you to pay a penalty and lose your security deposit.
What if my girl wants to move in with me?
Anyone who moves into the house is required to obtain permission and undergo a background check. Anyone, other than a spouse, will be added to the lease as an authorized occupant, which protects your security deposit.
Do I have to do all the lawn work?
The majority of our properties require you to be responsible for maintaining the lawn. You can do minor landscaping, such as planting flowers, but you must receive permission before making drastic changes, such as removing any present landscaping.
Can I do my own repairs and just take it off the rent?
We do not allow our renters to make repairs. We prefer to dispatch one of our trusted vendors to make repairs on your behalf.
Can I remodel the house as long as I pay for it?
You cannot remodel the house. Any changes that are made must be approved by the owner, and we prefer to put it in writing to protect both you and the owner.
Can I switch the locks out?
If you obtain permission to change the locks, then you will be required to provide us with 2 sets of keys, one for emergencies and one for the owner.
Can I run my business out of the house?
Telecommuting online is fine, but full-scale business such as auto repair or daycare services is strictly prohibited. Most homeowner insurance does not allow a business to be run out of the property.
Can I put up a little storage building?
Most properties will allow storage sheds with permission. However, once you move, you will be responsible for restoring any damage to the yard.
Can I have a pool?
The lease prohibits pools, and we do not lease properties with existing pools due to liability purposes. A small kiddie pool is typically allowed with permission, but it cannot be over 3 feet and cannot have the hard pipes that hold it in place. You must also empty it out periodically and move it around in order to preserve the grass. You will also likely be required to obtain renter's insurance that names the pool.
Can I put up a swing set out there?
Before you get any outside jungle gym equipment, the owner and the owner's insurance are not responsible for any injuries or damage. You will be required to obtain renter's insurance that claims the items.
Do y'all know the next door neighbors?
We do not make a point to get to know the neighbors, but they will typically take note of who we are when we list the house for rent.
Is the area safe?
We do not manage properties in areas that we feel would be a liability for us. If you are concerned about a particular location, then we recommend you contact the local police department to inquire about the frequency of calls to that street.
Do you know what school that's zoned for?
If you are concerned about the home being in a specific school zone, then we recommend you contact the local area school board to inquire about the address. School zones tend to change over time, so we do not want to provide you with out-of-date information.
Can I get high-speed internet out there?
High-speed internet is available at almost all locations within city limits. When having internet or TV installed, you must have a letter of permission, which we usually provide at the lease signing. It is important that you make sure that no damage is done to the home during the installation, because you would be held liable for it. Also, any sort of satellite dish must be mounted to a pole in the back or side yard.
Can I bring my dog with me?
Due to significant damages in the past, a lot of our owners have stopped allowing pets. Some will allow specific sized animals and some will allow specific types of animals. If your pet meets the right criteria, then you will be required to submit a pet application along with a current photo of the animal, pay a pet deposit, and obtain renter's insurance. Owners do not want animals being potty trained in the house. Please make sure to state the age of the pet on the application. Any replacement or additional pets must also receive permission.